Amazon's Lord of the Rings MMO is quietly becoming one of the most ambitious fantasy MMO RPGs in development right now, and fans are hungry for more news. In today's video, we're diving deep into every update available so far in 2025, what Amazon Games has officially said, and most importantly, the multiplayer direction this game needs to take to stand out from the pack. If you're a fan of Lord of the Rings, MMOs, PvP battles, well, then you're in the right place. So subscribe and like, and let's get into the video. I want to talk about where development stands in early 2025 status. Let's start with what's confirmed. Amazon Games is developing a brand new Lord of the Rings MMO RPG. I'm sure you've heard about it so far. Set in the Third Age, covering the iconic events and regions of The Hobbit and The Lord of the Rings. It's being built by Amazon Games Orange County Studio. This is the same company that brought you New World. It will release on PC, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series S and X, and upcoming future consoles. And no, it's not connected to the Rings of Power show. Thank goodness. Gosh, that's a relief. Amazon has stated that the game is still in early production. There isn't no trailer, no gameplay footage, and no beta or alpha that we've seen in testing that's been announced so far. But the project is active, and Amazon continues to confirm it is in development. So if you're worried that this is going to become another canceled MMO, I highly doubt it. Amazon has already canceled this project once, way back, just to greenlight it again once they got it up for a new studio. So I think this time they aren't going to cancel it a second time, and they're going to go in and be like, we are setting this out because we know this is going to be a good, big money maker. And one thing Amazon loves is making money. So if you've been searching phrases on the internet like Lord of the Rings MMO 2025 news or Amazon Game Middle-earth MMO updates or something like a new MMO RPG in 2025 in release windows, well, the last one you're not going to find here. But those first two, I guarantee we are going to cover and hit some of the questions you may be asking. So that is going to smoothly transition us into PvP focus, what this game needs. Let's shift gears for a little bit and talk about something this game could absolutely nail if done right. The player versus player multiplayer experience. Right now, most MMOs treat PvP kind of like they're this little side thing. You know, it's a side feature. You flag up, fight in zones or battlegrounds that feel disconnected from the main world. But what if Amazon did something different? Remember Lord of the Rings Conquest? Yeah, that game that was all about cinematic, team-based warfare and iconic battles across Middle-earth? Imagine that structure but modernized and placed inside a massive MMO RPG. I would be blowing my pants off. Instead of forcing PvP into an open world, Amazon could create a standalone competitive PvP mode, separate from the PvE world. Think of it kind of like a fantasy arena shooter, but with bows, blades, wizards, and wargs instead of machine guns and grenades. Arena-style matchmaking, class-based teams, objectives, maybe even siege maps. It's an opportunity to break away from this current meta of MMO PvP slop. It's getting old. Not only would this bring Lord of the Rings' biggest battles to life, but it would also create space for esports potential, streamer-friendly content, and fast-paced, skill-based gameplay. And not just that, we would see an MMO do something that no other MMO has been able to do. And that's modernize and show that MMOs can make a great multiplayer battle experience. What's confirmed and what are we waiting on? To recap all that we do know, Amazon is developing the game using their New World team. It's set in Third Age with classic locations from Tolkien's world. It's built for both PC and consoles. It's still in early development, no footage or testing phases yet. Monetization hasn't been revealed just yet, but if we look at Amazon's track record, they seem for New World we got pay to play and then a little bit of cash shop, a little bit for cosmetics. But then you go to their other games and they are free to play but pay for cosmetics and battle passes and things like that. So, I really do think though that for this Lord of the Rings game, they're gonna try to either there's two routes they're gonna go down. They're gonna go down that whole stinking broader audience thing that we keep hearing from every single game studio ever that ruin games, and making it free to play and cash shop, tons of skins, crazy wacky stuff, which I hope they don't do. Or they're gonna do kind of what they did with New World, pay to play, and then give us some cosmetic options to buy in the shop, like mounts and things like that. I am hoping for the pay to play. I may be old school on that, but that is how I like to play my games. I like to be able to like actually earn rewards when I'm playing the game and feel like my playing the game means something, not just all the cool rewards are behind a paywall in a cash shop. So when you pay for a game, yes, you might be basically paying for all of that stuff you're earning, but like it doesn't feel like that because you already bought the game. So now when you earn something unique in the game, like a unique skin or unique mount or reward, it feels meaningful. Does that make sense? So I hope we go for the pay to play. Let's get back into what we know though. They've promised a fair monetization strategy and long-term roadmap regardless. The goal is for this MMO to last a decade or more, and I'm guessing more. I mean, look at Lotro, how long that's lasted. It's crazy to see that that's lasted that long. It's a good game, so I guess it makes sense. But with those graphics, it's still there. So people are dying for a new Lord of the Rings MMO experience. That kind of statement means they're aiming for a polished launch, not just a rushed one. So if you're wondering why we ain't seeing nothing, it's because that phrase right there. They're not looking for a rushed launch. They want something that's polished. They don't want another repeat of New World. This one has to land correctly. And I think it's a good thing that they're taking their time on it, because the more time it's given, the more love and care and more scholars that have been studying Tolkien and adding it into their world, the better for all of us. So finally, I want to give you guys a call to action, something that you can do right now. Look, there may not be a trailer yet, but don't let that fool you. Amazon isn't rushing the game, and honestly, that is a good thing. I can't stress that enough. The next time we do get an update, it's going to be big. I mean, it's going to be huge. Almost as huge as my... I'm not going to go and use those type of jokes here. But you get the point. It's going to be big. If they embrace innovative PvP, take inspiration from Conquest, I hope that's what they do, and build a world that feels like Middle-earth, this could be the most unique fantasy MMO of the decade, or dare I say it, of our lifetimes. Having said that, I'll be covering every major update the second it drops, so make sure to subscribe if you haven't already and you want to stay in the loop. Comment below with your dream PvP mode or what you want most out of this MMO. And until next time, I'll see you in the next video. Alright, bye, peace, kawanawa, I'm out.